everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and this is the Enchanted Planner. How you doing today? All right, we're gonna flip back. I'm gonna flip back to my teacher layout, at least for this week, to see how it works. Because I got a new plan in April, like we've been talking about with my Wellness Wednesdays. Planning or failing to plan is planning to fail. So I figure I'm gonna try this and see if this keeps me a little bit more on track. We're gonna do it. There was a layout I came across a couple of months ago that I absolutely loved using this layout. So I am going to totally filch that layout and of course give all the credit. I'm trying to remember who it was. Let me pull it up on IG and I will tell you. It was Plan with Johanna, and it is an absolutely beautiful layout. You wait till you finish, man. We're gonna love this. Okay, so I pulled out the color story too, because it had clear months and days in it. And then of course I pulled out the memory keepers, and we've got this. Now I know this is from the winter sticker book or the Winter Wonderland sticker book, but it's really pretty and I really want to use it. And to me, these are also very fall colors, or not fall. Oh my God, I don't even know what season it is. Spring. And you know, it had me at purple and kind of this aqua teal color, because those happen to be two of my favorites. All right, now the thing that I found really fantastic about the way she used this layout is she didn't go down the spine or like the sidebar with it. She went across the top. So she's got each of these boxes being like, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she just actually writes it in the box. And then she uses this for totally something different than what I'm thinking. But what I'm thinking is these are going to be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then my exercise. And then I'm going to put sleep and a few other things in here. That's the plan. That's the plan, people. Okay, so we have a few things that we're going to start with. So let's start with, well, I guess we should probably start by dating it. Now, what I loved is that she took, see if I can do this without making a mess. She took the days of the week. Okay, I think I'm going to lay in the numbers first, and that'll give me a gauge on where the days of the week had to go. Because I really like the way she did this using the, like, I'm guessing she probably used highlighters. I'm going to use Tombows. But it's pretty, man. If I can figure out how to insert an image on the screen when I'm editing, because I'm still kind of a baby editor, I will see if I can slip in a picture of what the layout looked like that she did. Yeah, those are good. I was like, those don't look straight until you turn the page and then they're okay. Apparently the numbers just do not want to come off of the wax paper today, though. Down you go, please. Let's get you in the center. Can y'all believe it's like the first, well, technically, yeah, actually, I guess it's the first full week in April. Of course, I'm planning this on the 30th of March, because that's just the way my filming schedule goes. All right, so I want to cover up this, because if we're going to use those, I want this to match. The only thing that kind of sucks is I can't put any highlighter behind that, because highlighter over, or sorry, felt pen over, oh my gosh, correction tape does not work. So we're just going to do that. So now, okay, let's see if I can do this without making a massive mess. I probably could have brought out a ruler for this, right? Would have been smart. Not saying I'm smart, people. Not saying I'm smart. May have been easier with my purple highlighter too, just because of the fact that the chisel tip probably would have made that a little bit more even, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see what we got here. So we got Monday. And Tuesday. I probably did those lines a bit high, but that's okay. It's all good in the hood. That one needs to be a tiny bit longer though on each side, which kind of sucks that it's going to be a little bit wonky like that, but it is what it is. so that's that. Now we have to do the other side. Like I said, this probably would have been a much better idea if I had pulled out a ruler, but no, not always the smartest person. This one's going to be a bit longer. This one's going to have to be a bit longer. And that one's going to have to be a bit longer because Wednesday is a big word. Oh, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't even know what damn day of the week I'm putting down. Oh my God. And I put these a bit high, but that's okay. I just really like the look of this. I thought it was kind of cool. Now, I'm going to go back over these two. It's one thing that's great about Tombos. They're fairly buildable, which will help smooth out some of that color. It just unfortunately now is a bit darker than the other ones, but it's okay. We have different tones in the flores. All right, and then Sunday. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to grab my purple highlighter and see how much of a color difference we have here between the Tombow and it. I like this one better. Okay, because then what she did is she went in here and she did a line in each of the top of these. Sorry, apparently I can't talk and lay down. Can't talk and lay down lines at the same time. I love these Tombos. I wish I had more of them. Okay, now I think this one as well, because this is going to be exercise. And no, I'm not planning on working out 7 days a week, but I do want movement every day to make sure that I'm not sitting at my desk for hours upon hours upon hours, which is generally what happens. Okay, now we've got at least the bare bones. Now let's go into some florals. Let's see here. Oh, apparently I had this one up already and didn't put it down quite perfectly, so let's not rip our flora. Okay. Now this guy is kind of big, so I wonder where we're going to manage to sneak him in, because he's kind of big, like much bigger than I had originally. Okay, that one may not work unless we can figure out, like, if I cut it like that, I might be able to make it work. Maybe we'll leave that as a last resort. We'll go to the ones that I can work a bit easier with, because you know me, I love purple. Love purple. So if we bring this kind of down there, we will be able to we will be able to make it into 2 stickers once I de-stick it a bit, because we all know these stickers are incredibly sticky. Okay, so I think we're gonna go like, I'm gonna bring it down to the bottom, I think. I don't want it in that far though. The struggle is real, people. Okay, I might be able to make that work. I'm just trying to, I want to be able to write something along the edge of that box there. So if we come in like that. Oh my gosh, they're sticking to my scissors. The sticker is sticking to my scissors. I mean, that means maybe I need to clean my scissors. They're pretty gummed up. What else have I got stuck on here? Ugh, something black. So that was from some other layout. Okay, so what I did indirectly is just created myself a corner piece, but that's okay. It's okay. We can make this work. And this is where, you know, the excess drives me a bit crazy. Now, am I going to need to trim off anything else? Probably a good idea, because I'm going to be layering some other stickers in here. So let's just give this an all-around haircut. And I know you guys are with me on this, because sometimes there's just a little bit too much of a white border. Makes it very, very difficult to layer when there is a ton of white border. I'm of the mind frame that all flowers should be paper or clear. I can't even speak properly. That's my word. I want to see that all flowers are clear. Okay. I want to be able to put a box in here. Now I brought out the wellness sticker book because I was thinking the colors in here would probably be pretty close. No. Well, these are not bad. Like overall, that's actually a pretty dang good match. Okay, so I'm gonna put the box. I guess up here a bit. So I don't want to cover up too much of the florals if I don't have to. So let's just sneak this in here. And I think I'm going to use that box sort of as the review of the week. Is kind of my thought process. I think we'll grab this guy. Maybe? Yeah, let's grab this guy. De-stick a bit. Oh my gosh. Definitely like exfoliating as we go here. These are like so sticky. And I want to see if we can get as much as possible of this guy in here. So let's just give him a quick haircut. And then I better check my phone. I have it plugged in because the battery was really low and I don't want the phone to just quit while I'm recording because that has happened to me before. So lesson learned, I always make sure that my phone is fairly charged or plugged in while I'm filming. It just makes life much easier. And I had been filming this morning and I wasn't plugged in, so I didn't realize how low my phone was. And I finished the last video, I'm like, oh, you know, 13%, cutting a little bit close. Because when you're doing video, 13% can disappear really quickly. Video takes a lot of battery. Okay, so I think we're going to bring this in sort of like that. But that means I want to lift this box up, I think, and have that go over like so. Yes. And I just cut my page a bit. I just cut my page a bit. All right, we have flores laid in. That's not going to work. I was hoping we could get some more florals in there, but we'll get them in somewhere else. Okay, now let me pull out, what pen do I want to use? I need a piece of scrap paper. This will do. Okay, or do I want my needle tip? I don't know. That's a tough one. I should probably see about writing them a bit cleaner. I'm going to go with this one. It shows up a bit better. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So this is going to be will be breakfast. And this one will be lunch. This one will be dinner. This one's going to be exercise. Actually, I didn't want to call it exercise. I wanted to call it movement, but too late now. We're in, and you can't white out over. It doesn't work very well. Okay, and then this one down here is what I'm not quite sure with. Like, I'd like to track. I'd like to track like my vitamins. So vitamins could be in one. Sleep could be in another. I better write these down because I'm going to forget the dang things. Can I write on this? Yes, I can. So we got vitamins and sleep and water. So that's 3. Vitamins, water, sleep. Self-care. Self-care score. And so that's 4. At least we're making it there slowly. Okay, so while I think on that, I'm going to go back to this. Okay, I want a quote. Like a quote would be really perfect right here. So what do we have for quotes in the wellness book? I was thinking about this because the purples are fairly close. Like really close. I don't know if this one's got any quotes in it though, because I'm after a clear quote. What do we got here? Shine like the universe is yours. It would be better if it was a black quote though to show up on those florals. I'm gonna go looking for a quote. I will be right back. Okay, found a quote and possibly another one. And while I was at it, I decided to fill in all of the things. So what I've got going down the side is I've got water, sleep score, number or hours of sleep. So my sleep score overall, and then the number of hours of sleep. I got my vitamins and my self-care. And I think that's probably enough for categories, which means that if you may have room, I don't really exercise on the weekends. So, I mean, I may get some movement in. But doubtful, but I think we might be able to sneak this big mama down here. Got some more flores on the page. Okay, and if I do, it'll be like a walk or whatever, right? And then I went into Black Quotes by Amber Plenser Day, and I pulled out No Bad Days, because I'm like, you know what? That's probably the perfect quote. Honestly, I was thinking about, there was either that or progress, not perfection, but I'm like, you know what? There are no bad days. Like, so even if I have a crappy day, it's not a crappy day. It's just a day. So we're just going to slip this down into that space to fill that in. And because of where it's placed, I don't need to do any line covering up. Now we have other flores that we should be able to sneak in here somehow, because it'd be nice to get some more on the page. I could probably put one in the spine. Maybe. Let's see what we got here. It's not really super big. I have this other big purple one. Let's take a look at that. Oh, and it's almost too big. Go from one extreme to the other, right? God. Okay, well, maybe what we'll do then is we'll take this other little guy. And maybe we will, let's take some sticky off. Let's de-stick the stickers. Okay, because we might be able to kind of pair them together maybe somehow, or do we just do one like so and then one like so? Oh well, it works. My pages lined up properly. They're ever just so slightly off. Okay, so let's lift that up Let's get these guys lined up to perfection. There we go. And we can bring this one up here. Like so. All right, now, here's the interesting part. Can I cut this without making a huge mess? Or am I going to need to bring out the X-Acto knife? This is the hold your breath moment. And the crowd is suddenly silent. Because if I didn't have to bring out the X-Acto knife, I mean, the X-Acto knife is great and all, but sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be. Okay, let's do the same thing up here. And go ever so slowly between the pages. Oh, come on, you're so close. It's just the stupid, what do you call it? Kiss cut part. All right, we need the crocodile. So let's punch our holes back into the pages. Good there. Okay. We'll do this side. And we'll go down and do the bottom. And the bottom over here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, well, maybe we can get in another quote, maybe. Let's have a look. Let's see what else we've got. Believe you can. Keep moving forward. You go, girl. Comparison is the thief of joy. Motivate. Be stronger than your excuses. Right. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. Not really totally 100% on the money with that one. Then we get into like girl power stuff, so I'm not really looking for that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What about that? I'm kind of feeling that. Let's see. Get some sticky off first. Because we can put that one probably right down here. And that will require some white out, or not white out, but you know what I mean. The Uniball Signo. The boy is up. You can hear him moving around upstairs. Okay. Not exactly my finest work for covering up lines, but I guess it will do. Let's just flatten that out so it blends into the background and looks like it's actually on the page. Here we go. I think that's it, you guys. That's a wrap. So let me find the planner that it's currently living in. And we will throw it back on the discs, but this is going to look really smart on my black discs. I wonder if there's something we can grab for that box. Get it done, stay positive. Oh, that green's pretty dang close, because the purple's not, but the green is. And I love the simplicity of these fonts. Simple typeface, nothing's fancy. I mean, the script fonts are great, but classic is generally always good. I didn't get that down straight. I'm fired. You're fired. Gratefully, this is one of the old sticker books, so these come up pretty easy. All right, let's try that again. Get it centered. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's throw it back on that. Oops, I'm throwing sticker books on the floor, people. You know it's a party when throwing stuff on the floor. Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as good as it will when it's on the black discs. But that's a wrap, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, let me know if you would be interested in seeing me actually, like the meal planning and stuff is a little bit more difficult because sometimes I sort of fly by the seat of my pants. But if you'd like to see this filled out ahead of time, if that makes sense. So when I plan it, I actually put in all of the information that would go in each box. Let me know in the comments if that would be of interest to you. But that's it, you guys. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop us a comment if you're new around here so we can formally welcome you. And I'll see you next time.